some young people at church camp once, 3 or 4 boys that would sit in the back and they'd fold their hands during the sermon. You've all, if you've been to church camp, you've seen them. Maybe they go around from camp to camp. I don't know. But they always have them there, sitting there. And they seem to turn off everything that deals with Christianity, with the Bible, with Christ working in their heart. It's almost like they put up a brick wall. Well, I thought about it for a while, and I thought, I'm going to try and pierce that brick wall. You know, they'll listen to a song if it's like Jehoshaphat's Parade or something like that. But when you get something serious like the call, and the truth of it starts penetrating hearts and lives of people, then they just... So I thought, I'll fix you. And this is the song that fixes. As a matter of fact, a young man came to me about a year afterwards, and he said, you know, I remember that song, and I was one of those guys that sat in the back, and now I want the Lord's will in my heart. Do you recognize the introduction? You can go your own way, you can say another day, I'll accept Jesus as my Savior. You can do your own thing, you can buy yourself a ring and put it in your nose for flavor. You can paint your hair pink or maybe let it stink, put a mohawk on each side. But you'll be walking down the road, strutting like a toad, you'll be hit by a Mack truck and die. You won't accept him as your Savior. Yourself a favor, neighbor, you won't believe that there's a payday. You won't go to heaven, you'll go the other way. You'll be lying in the road and crying, I am cold and dying in the middle of the highway. Cars whizzing past, your blood oozing fast, rigor mortis setting in your right leg. You'll be wishing you were there for Wednesday night prayer, but your brain is already fried. Cause you were walking down the road, now you're dead as a toad. You were hit by a Mack truck and died. You won't accept him as your Savior. You won't do yourself a favor, neighbor. You won't believe that there's a payday.